Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. This is anything but a run-of-the-mill early season matchup, a clash of top 10 teams as these two will get their oil checked early. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start us off. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Alabama's offense will get the first swing of the game.
Oh, no.
And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. It's complete to the right. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone.
Wide open, he makes the catch. Big, big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. He'll come out throwing on first down. Gets away, and it's on the ground. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Everything broke down. The quarterback tried to bail them out, but he ended up making things worse when he fumbled.
Yeah, I like the quarterback and his athleticism extending the play and at least giving himself a chance, but you got to finish. You still have to do a good job taking care of the football. That's priority number 1. He wasn't able to do that.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He's going to go for a big one. He's got it all right. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Man,
Wow, he just...
find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. The quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Oh,
At the
my.
20, he's got space. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Caught over the middle. It's Donald. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. There's always that issue of conference pride, of keeping up, of proving your worth on this stage, and the ACC loves to get a chance at the SEC to do just that.
And these kids grow up in the same area. And you don't think the ACC teams hear all the time, SEC, about the dominance, the draft picks, all the stuff that goes with it. It definitely adds some of that fire. It makes you want to beat them more. I love these big-time games.
Yeah, they really do, David. And I think this is one of those games where if you're the ACC team and your players in that that locker room, you've had this game circled all off-season. This game is your opportunity to prove, not just to your conference, not just to the SEC, but to everybody in college football, just how good you are as a team and how good your conference is.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, the head coach has to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up. Off play action. Trying to get to it. He's got an open man. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
That's a really nice job plucking that pass. I don't know if another school has done as good a job as Alabama in recent years as bringing in top-level talent at the wide receiver position. And you think of guys like Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith. This guy, he looks like he could be on the field with all those guys, too. He's got speed. He's got the ability to pluck the football out of the air. What a big-time weapon. How nice is it to play quarterback with this guy on the offense?
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Throwing right. And
Bro,
it'll be
catch the
incomplete.
ball,
This defense
man.
is physical and pass deep.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Motion from the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Throws toward the end zone. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that's going to give us a tie ball game. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. They're trying to get to it. And he was winding his way all over the backfield, staying alive, and finally he goes down.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield, and that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Gets some yardage and gets down. The Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Pissing me off.
We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work.
Was it against the user?
He's
that would be
looking to throw.
more problem.
He makes the connection.
Against who?
No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
Hurry up,
now
nigga.
Looking for that first down on third and short from the 26. It's complete on the right side. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here.
I don't know.
Stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Tackled after picking up the first down.
That's a down and distance that would make a lot of coaching staffs pause, maybe call a timeout and think about, but not this one. There was no doubt, Reese, they were going to run the football and try to pick that up on fourth.
Direct challenge to the defense. If you want the ball, you're going to have to take it from us or stop us, and they didn't.
So moving forward in this game, let's just see how this defensive line responds to this. Can they be more physical and start winning their one-on-one battles?
Quarterback is 7.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Wants to throw on second down. Makes the grab on the left.
Wait, what happened? Where's Sean?
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire now on second down. He wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930
the nickel double mug on the nigga?
Try to get the first down. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He was able
oh
to
my gosh, dog.
Not in bounds, so it'll be a turnover on downs. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field.
Wow, and I get a boost with you.
Just a second, the officials
did it overturn it?
take a second look at this
They did not. The same play that I lost to you. They give me a review on this one. And it's still fucking determined.
First down here for the offense. Reads it, fires complete.
That's so good.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Got his man quickly. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Now improvising. On the move is the 30. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And the Yellow Jackets have this offense rolling. Trying to power it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football and they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive.
No! That's such bullshit, man.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone. This
fucking quarterback, dog.
Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David. Only able to... He lets one fly deep. He holds it in, and nobody's close. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown time. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. A little trickeration is always in order, especially when you execute like that.
You ain't lying. I tell you what, you always put these in practice, and you always practice them. But you got to have that feel and that timing of when to call it. Perfect timing, rewarded with the touchdown.
And the extra point is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Arizona State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on. Lofts one
Bruh,
high and deep.
Why is that?
Through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been
This CPU is getting
if he could have held on. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. It's a draw. Dances away from one. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick
I
up
would
the
almost
first
rather
down
play
before
Zach
they
right now.
finally
The
get
way
him on
this
the
shit is
ground.
cheating.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves to change for the first down.
I believe
And
you.
you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this guy.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
That's too damn bad.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. And the Yellow Jackets will punt it away on fourth down.
Like, I really hate that I gotta waste timeouts just because I'm trying to get my fucking formation subs in.
No fair catches here, looking for room.
That is such a waste.
From that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
And now on first down after converting with the run. Fast motion from the offense. They'll throw it on first down.
Bro, I threw the ball away, man.
The ball's loose. Defense
Bullshit, dog.
On that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you
got
can't
to
see
be
them,
shitting me,
these
dog.
guys, they're 6'5",
You got to
6'6",
be
they've
shitting
got
me,
long
dog.
arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
From the gun, looking for a man. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a set. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone.
Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
This fucking quarterback for
exactly
Georgia Tech is really pissing me off.
Man, late in the half, you want to execute.
Dog,
and then
I'm doing a fucking.
Ground, take the lead going into the half.
I'm sending a nickel double mug, and this nigga is scrambling up the middle of it.
So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half.
He's standing still in the pocket and then turning the Jets on from a dog. There's no way he should be getting through that shit.
Here comes that Alabama offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time.
Holds it in on the left. Can anyone catch it? Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A great catch and run for 6.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra quarter away from tying this football game.
Add that ability.
Trail a little bit in the first half. Stayed calm.
17-17 going into the half.
Look out in the second half.
They done stripped.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know.
Fat bitch. Lay your whole ass down, nigga.
And the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. He wants to pass it on second down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Running back searching for a hole. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football.
1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff from the gun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. The Yellow Jackets are on the move. He's going to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
No, look at this pick.
Line gets set, 1st down.
This is some whole ass shit I just did. I don't give a fuck.
He's looking to throw it. He's going to run it.
Yeah. My quarterback can sauce too, bitch. Yeah. Here's
this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Shit cheating, man.
Wide receiver coming across.
Gotta let these niggas know. My quarterback juke the nigga. I never do it like a move like that with a quarterback ever.
And now on 2nd down for this
Have to show these niggas, man. They ain't the only one who got a quarterback with some moves. Like Jagger.
Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. They'll snap it from the 25.
What class?
Down. Get it out on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup.
And this is year 5, but that means he needed a kicker and a punter like year 1 and year 2. And he didn't recruit him. And that's what he got.
Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
That's crazy, though. That's what the game gave him, man.
After the catch, and they finally drag him down. They'll run it on 1st and goal.
Yeah.
Nowhere to run on.
My guard just completely said, fuck his assignment on that pull. Let the niggas happen.
On that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on first down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout, make sure your guys have their minds right.
Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The rambling wreck offense rolls back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Quick strike
complete.
He
sauced me.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first
down.
He
sauced me. He sauced me hard. He sauced me good.
So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that.
What a weapon this guy is, right? At the tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to bring down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
Big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. They'll try to get it through the air.
Let's go.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
I'll let you, boy.
Takes it the other way.
I'll let you, boy.
He's inside the 40.
I'll let you, boy.
And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Bama! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Rutgers is currently working from behind. But how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. They're trailing by 10 to the Pandas. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Offense set on first down.
Oh, that's
They'll run it from the gun. At the 35, he's loose. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Handoff to the lone back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Unloads quickly. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Screen pass just not working there. And you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll off one deep down the left side. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Quick toss. At the 45 on his way. He is smashing people. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
Come on,
he's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right?
Just causing wreckage in the secondary. He now has 84 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the mark. Touchdown, Alabama! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes. This kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
That gamble did not pay off.
Paging Dr. Faggot.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass.
Drop it, Nick.
Drop it. His fingers and he couldn't hold
Drop
on.
it.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump started.
I'm gonna say it next time.
Looking to throw for it.
I'm not catching pick.
Got his man down the middle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. The Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Oh my God. This quarterback have a torn ACL after that.
He'll lose a couple. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out.
Literally nobody on his team.
On second down, just keeps firing. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Makes the grab well past the sticks. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Yellow Jackets with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On second down, wants to throw it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. And this defense goes back-to-back sack jack. Down by multiple possessions. They can't go empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Go get him.
Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
And he'll step across the sideline after making a good gain on that one. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Punch for the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe,
All right, let's play the Super Bowl.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
Yeah, and the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing.
34 million. God damn.
Oh, man. Oh, what time is it? It's 8:23. That's plenty of time to hit the gym after this.